Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm Forrest Garner, but you knew that already. In the last part, what did we do? Oh, we did Supermassive Galaxy, and then went to go do a speedrun of Bowser's Place. And in this part, we are going to go do Supermassive Galaxy's second star and Prankster Star. And also, what? Jumpin's, what? Ah, whatever. It's stupid. I'm going to do that, and also, I'm also going to talk about, because I brought it up in the last video, how kids nowadays have gaming so much easier than when I was a little kid. For reasons that I started explaining in the last video. First and foremost, when I was younger, and I know I'm going to sound like the old man who sits on the rocking chair, I walked 5 miles in snow up a hill to school every day. No, I know I'm going to sound like that, but hear me out. Kids nowadays have it so much easier playing video games than when I did when I was younger. If I wanted to beat, I don't know if at the time, because I didn't find it when I was, oh crap. Well, I guess I'm doing the speedrun first, and then I'm doing the other one. But, if you wanted to know how to beat Super Mario 64, because I don't know if there was a guide for it when I was younger or when I was playing the game, but I know afterwards I found it. So if you wanted to beat that game, you, my friend, had to figure out how to do everything on your own. You didn't have YouTube, you did not have any walkthrough guides on the internet. In fact, I don't even remember the internet being that big that prominent when I was younger at that age. In fact, I got a computer, the first computer my family got, we got when I was 10. My sister was young enough to play on the computer, but she was not smart and not old enough to know that you could easily scratch up disk if you leave it laying on the table. Or the desk, whatever you want to call it. It was a table at the house, but it was a desk. We used it for the computer, so in technicality it was a desk. But yeah. So we had a computer then, which back then, at the age of 10, how old was I? Okay, maybe it wasn't 10 because it was in the 90s and I was in my old house, so actually it was 6 because she was 2. Yeah, that's right. I was 6 years old. We had a computer, but we didn't have internet. All we had the computer for was to play games. And I can tell you that I played the crap out of Treasure Mountain and whatever that snow one. It's games. It's treasure hunting games where you're a guy who has no face, but you have a huge cap on and your face is covered, and you collect elves. They were elves. I don't know why they were elves, but you collect elves to get information about where clues were. Clues were how you got to the next level and yada yada yada. Plus, you also collect elves to get treasures and whatnot, which was a huge part of the game because you had to get so many treasures. Actually, the treasures were there. The clues were for the treasures, but you could find more treasures if it followed 2 of the 3 clues. There was always a treasure in it, but it wasn't the treasure you were looking for. Actually, it was a key, and if you looked through, yeah, anyways, I know I'm talking about it, but games like that, I never beat. I mean, I always got up to the top, got treasures, went back down, and started all over, because that's how the game went. You just kept going through the same levels over and over again, but new puzzles, new tricks, new stuff, well, not new tricks, new puzzles, more, the clues got harder, so yeah, it was not easy. Also, apparently there was a secret star in Supermassive Galaxy that I did not know about. So yeah, stuff like that. Wow. That was totally random. So I played games like that. It was what I played on the computer or whatnot. I don't know if it was around then. I'm pretty sure the internet was around then, but the thing is, there was no one. I don't know. I barely got on. If I did get on the internet, I don't know, because I can barely remember when I was that young. I do know for a fact that I did start finding walkthroughs at the age of 12 on the internet because I was playing. Actually, I found cheats, and through that, I found walkthroughs. Because I was playing GoldenEye, and I was like, you know what? I wonder what all these cheats are. Like the paintball cheat and all that. Well, from there, I actually found a walkthrough. Still couldn't beat the game. Even though it's not because the walkthrough was bad, it was just I sucked at the game. Still suck at the game. I couldn't beat that game. To tell you the truth, I've never beaten an N64 game. My favorite console out of all of them. Never beaten a game on it. I've gotten plenty of games on it, but I've never beaten a game on it. I could play the N64. I played that for 5 years, never beat a single game on it. Because I just never, I could never beat it. I sucked at games. I still suck at games. I can just beat them now because they're easier. Or they feel easier. Maybe their walkthroughs help, but I personally suck at video games. All in all, if you asked me, or if you watched me play a game, you would think I'm good. No lie. I know I say I suck at games, but I'm not horrible at games. I suck. Doesn't mean I still can't beat it and can't beat it decently well. But if you go out and watch people like Nintendo Capri Sun, who else? Chugging Conroy, Josh Jepson, SK, I guess his name's SK Armageddon. I really don't know. I can't. I always screw up his name because I forget it. But oh crap! Dang it. If you go watch them, you will see they are a lot better than what I am. Because I think I haven't. Well, I have watched people play this game, but that's because I already beat the game myself, so there's no point in really trying to not watch this. Ugh, son of a gun. See, proud example of why I suck. Anyways, if you go watch them, they're really good at any game they play. Any Nintendo game. Now, if you go put them on a Xbox, actually no, some of them are good on the Xbox. Chugging Conroy. Sometimes it's good depending on the game. Anyways, compared to them, I suck at games. Josh Jepson say he will suck at games. Like, I'm assuming just about everyone will say they suck at games. Whether or not they actually mean it or truly know it. Oh, I also forgot about Attacking Toucans, but he plays a lot of other games than Nintendo games. Which is, oh, I saw I remember this one. You gotta cover this whole planet in flowers. That's right. Anyways, I know I went off on a tangent just there. But, I suck compared to them. Compared to them, I'm awful. I'm not awful. I suck, but I can play. I can play a game and do decently well at it. But if you got me to play, like if you want, like my fiance says that every time I say I suck at games, she's like, no, you're really good at them. I'm like, no, I suck. She doesn't believe me because I watch other people play games, the same games that I do, and play it 10 times better. Easily 10 times better. For example, the Runaway guys right now, which is Nintendo Capri Sun, Chugging Conroy, and Proton John. Play Castle Crashers, they're really freaking good at the game. I'm stuck on one level. Then again, I am playing by myself and they're playing together, but it's still the fact that I suck. I really suck at the game. Also, I got the secret star and have no idea. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one so I can just get it over with. But yeah, I personally suck at games. You probably can watch and see me play, see that I suck. But in reality, I am decent at games. I will say I suck, and I know that I don't completely suck, like, as in what the statement says, but on a comparison to other Let's Players, I suck. I actually at a lot of things. One, I suck at commentary. I mean, I've been doing this for a year, and I'm not saying that I've definitely improved in commentary, because when I first started out, Jesus Christ, I was horrible. I go back and watch them like, how in the world did people even start watching this? I mean, it was bad. Commentary wise, oh Lord, it was horrible. I can't believe people started watching me. It was horrible. But I did this for a long time. I did it for a year, and I've actually improved. I will say I'm a decent commentator now, but depending on your definition of commentary, what you like as commentary, I could either be really good, really bad, or decent. In my sense, it's whatever comes out of my mouth, and I believe that I talk more about what's on my mind than what I do anywhere else. And now that I can't find my cursor, this guy's coming towards me. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's all I needed. But yeah, I will say that I've gotten better at commentary. Definitely better at some games than others. And I hope that trend keeps improving. Oh, god dang it. I hope the trend improves. It keeps improving, because if it does, then I will eventually be decently good at games. Very decently good at games. And hopefully, but not going on this. It'd be nice to play, to actually. I know I say I don't want that to be the main goal of why I do this, but it'd be a bonus. Let's put it that way. It'd be a bonus if I could play. Actually, it'd be a bonus if I could just play games. Do that as a career. Actually be involved in the video game industry. It'd be so nice to be involved with the video game industry. I would love it. It's actually my dream job. To honestly tell you the truth, being involved in the video game industry is a dream job for me. Now, whether it be YouTube playing games and showing y'all what it is, basically walkthroughs and let's plays, depending on how you want to look at it. I did not get the coin star there, son of a gun. I just realized that. Oh well. Anyways, I'll have to go back and play the level again. But I want to do something in the video game industry. I won't say I love video games that much, because I love the feeling that video games, because video games have pulled me through hard times. I can tell you for right now, I've been down far. I've been in the almost unreachable comeback stage, and video games definitely saved me. So I can honestly say that video games are, oh god dang it. Video games are the reason why, or that is the reason why I want to do something in the video game industry, because the video game industry helped me out, and I want to give back. Not to put it lightly, because it's not a light thing, what I went through. No. Nowhere close to being light. But, I just want to give back to what helped me through tough times, so. That's all I can say. That's all I'm going to say about that. I might, depending on if people ask enough, plus if it becomes relevant after a certain point, I will talk about what happened. But right now, it's not something I'm going to discuss, because it's obviously personal, because I put myself in a dark place, and no, almost didn't come back through it. No, almost did not come back. It wasn't for games like, and I guess I could say I'm biased to Mario because it was one of the games that brought me back. So I can be a little biased saying that Mario is my favorite game because it helped me through tough times. I mean, if a game can bring you back, or if something can bring you back through tough times, then it's probably going to be something you want to do for your life, for life. I know it's happened to me. I can say from personal experience that the reason I want to play games is because games helped me feel like I could give back to games, which really means the community. But because if you think about it, if it wasn't for the community itself, I find cursor. If it wasn't for the community of video gamers, video games wouldn't be around. In fact, they would be non-existent. So, if it wasn't for people like me and most of my friends play video games that I hang out with most of the time. If it wasn't for all of us and everyone else who plays games, people who are watching this, trying to figure out what they're doing, or people just watching this because they like the game, there wouldn't be a video game industry. So, like I said, that's the reason why I want to give back, so I can give back to everyone who's helped the video game industry. But I'm going to stop it here, and next time in Super Mario Galaxy 2, we are going to do... What are we going to do? Which galaxy? I think... Oh, it's Flipsville Galaxy. So, if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Forrest Plays. I've been Forrest Garner, and I will see y'all in the next one.